Greetings, fellow YouTubers.
How you burn? Look what I found in my daddy.
You didn't say the magic word.
Oh my gosh, it's Thomas!
Alright, today is day 9 of not masturbating.
The amount of witches and warlocks come after me, the Lord basically said, don't worry about this.
What up, boys? I am Tarman, the Starman, Southern Vietnam man, and look at this cool thing that I got from the thrift store. Look. Alright. What should we name this clown? Like, I feel like this clown looks, I don't know, like maybe like Thomas or like Benjamin, maybe Bongo. Alright, what's up, boys? What's up, Sean? What's up, Venus? What's up, Vape? What's up, Rat Beef? What's up, Matador? What's up, Sean? Spore? Sugar Pills? Jing? What's up, Junior? Alright, boys, so Josh has done the unthinkable, okay? Josh has uploaded 4 hours of absolute nonsense, and I am here to suffer along with you, I guess. I'm gonna suffer with you guys, because holy shit, I don't even know what to say, man. Hang on. Jesus Christ.
Glorious Hogwarts-infested wankers. King Cobra back at it with another video. Okay, so let me just grab my drink that I made. This is a whiskey and peach, my newest drink combo. I think it turned out pretty delicious. It's twisted peach tea mixed with Jim Beam peach.
Ugh.
And like 4 peach ring gummy candies at the bottom. Just kind of slowly sip on it and enjoy it and savor the whiskey, and fucking those peach rings will get nice and melted and all gummified and everything. So yeah. So Sydney Sweeney is this American actress, and she did this jeans commercial.
Oh no, dude. Oh no, dude. No, dude. Dude. The fucking discourse around this shit is so fucking retarded. Like, who fucking cares, dude? The fucking, like, who cares, dude?
People are calling it Nazi propaganda because, of course, when people have their life so good, the worst they have to worry about is an attractive blonde being overly sexualized in a jeans commercial. Like, modern women, for the most part, some of y'all have lost your shit. I watched Sidney Watson cover this topic. I saw Isaiah Butterfield did a video on this with his lovely wife, of course, and now Shoe-on-Head's covering it, so we're going to watch Shoe-on-Head's version.
Oh my god, Shoe-on-Head. Wait, hang on.
So, if you've been living under a rock, you probably haven't heard that Sydney Sweeney was in an American Eagle commercial.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like
Nazi with you people. Who is not mid nowadays? I saw Anne Hathaway get called mid the other day. Anne Hathaway. If these women are mid, I'm like a sub-zero. I'm like a -2. I am like a...
You are like a 3 or a 4, so, you wouldn't be far off, because with that amount of makeup, because, like, first, like, I don't know, dude, like, this chick, like, wants to look 13, for like all her life. It's fucking weird to me, but whatever, dude. Okay, whatever.
And while I was watching Butterfield the other day, came across this chick who goes by the name of Drew Avalaf. If you don't know who Drew Avalaf is, she's a famous TikToker female who is famous for being a man-hater. I don't know how the fuck she's got a boyfriend, because fucking I would never date a chick that hates men. I don't care how badly I want to smash. And to be brutally honest with you...
Wait, but you fucked Nal, and like Nal hates men. Well, like, Nal hates people, not just men.
Drew Avalaf is not that good looking. She's nothing special to look at. And she's telling anyone who will listen on these podcasts about how much she fucking hates men. So but she goes, oh, she doesn't feel that way about her boyfriend. And she blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay. And you take one look at her boyfriend. He's like a super muscly, you know, overly jacked feminist. You know the type.
Overly jacked feminist. I'm not really familiar with that. With that concept, Josh. I don't really know what you're talking about.
And the thing I would say to Drew Avalaf is that if you don't see your boyfriend like that, then why the fuck do you treat all men like shit? Would Drew Avalaf date a scrawny-ass, small-dicked, fucking incel, female-hating piece of shit who fucking's got no muscles and treats women like crap? No, she wouldn't. So it's like Drew Avalaf is a fucking cunt. And it's like you can see past her bullshit, dude. And I'm like, you know, and that's what kills me about it. Like, you would never see a woman date a man who hates women, but it is what it is. And I'm like, well, good for Drew Avalaf. I hope her and her boyfriend's relationship works out. Nothing but the best. And speaking of crazy women,
yeah,
when I'm watching Sydney Watson review the Sydney Sweeney bullshit, she shared a clip of a woman.
Hang on. One sec.
I need.
God, dude, it's like all of these women just like it's so transparent what they're fucking doing, dude. Like I don't understand how this shit works on fucking people, dude. It's so fucking fucked.
Trying to calm myself, but that would
Billie Eilish, are you okay, bitch? Why the did you say something like that? For one.
Hi, my name is Sydney. Welcome back to hell. I don't think I've ever worn yellow on this channel before, but I'm sure that if it's not my color, you guys will roast me in the comments, because that's typically what you do. Also, my little cherub people, I will be going on tour in October. I will be going to a bunch of different cities.
Wait, what do you mean on tour? What do you even do? Like, what tour? Like, what the fuck do you do to fucking deserve a tour? Like, what? Like, are you gonna, like, react to fucking videos, like, in front of an audience? What a fucking joke.
In a tight orange dress who's throwing a wobbler because guys didn't approach her that evening, and she's all dressed to go out, tight dress, fucking hair is done up, her makeup's done. She's like, so fucking sick of this shit. Like, she's sitting there telling anyone who will listen, just come up, touch her boob, buy a drink. And it's like, how about no? I don't touch your boobs without consent, even if I do think you're cute. It's like, here's what happened. We are in an epidemic, YouTube, of pussified men who are afraid to approach women, and an epidemic of crazy self-entitled 304s who bitch and complain because every guy that approaches them is a fucking creep. And when guys are sick and tired of all the bullshit...
Like, I don't know why Josh can't understand that, dude, okay? Like, there's lots of men who are fucking creeps and who will do really bad shit. There's also a lot of whores who will fucking lie and fucking cheat on you and shit. Like, it's not just like it's not black, like, dude, it's like just, yes, some people are shitty. Some people will do fucked up things, and like, that doesn't even mean they're like bad people or whatever the fuck, because you fucking change over time, fucking obviously. The only issue with that is that, like, Josh doesn't know anything about that. Like, Josh doesn't change. Josh doesn't, Josh has like stayed the same since he's like been like 17 years old. He's like, whatever. I mean, that's based also, so I can't.
Negative stereotypes that men have to put up with. And we just say, you know what? Fuck it, we're done. All of a sudden, men stop approaching you. You go from calling every man a creep because they approach you to, why won't men approach me? Oh my God. I'm like, make up your fucking mind. Like all these women who are slut-shaming Sydney Sweeney because they're jealous of how hot she is.
Look, Sydney Sweeney is a very, like she's not ugly, but she's not like a bombshell. She's just like an average chick that has like massive tits. Like, she's just like a normal looking chick, you know?
And the problem with this city...
Okay, not saying that I wouldn't, like, fuck her until my heart gave out or whatever. Like, like, I'm not saying I wouldn't do that, but,
These Sweeney commercials, if a black person that did it, or like a gay person, or a 900 pounds overweight person that did it, the radical left would be screaming about how woke and progressive it is, and how amazing it is, and the radical right would be saying, oh, you're just too woke, blah, blah, blah. So you can't please everyone. Personally, I don't give a shit about representation in the commercials. And you shouldn't either. You gotta feel good about yourself. Stop giving a shit what these faceless corporations put in their commercials or what other people think about you.
Yeah. Stop giving a fuck.
But what kills me about this, and this is the hypocrisy...
Dude, like, I've spent, like, a lot of time... Well, I mean, like, I was never really into politics. I just liked making people upset. So, like, I'd spend a lot of time in, like, political spaces, and just the amount of, like, I don't know, like just the amount of, like, young fucking adults, like 19, 20, 21, that just live in fear and who just constantly talk about Trump or who just whine all day long. And whenever I ask them, it's like, how were you actually like, how were you affected? And they just freak out more. And I'm like, it's like the Willow Davis shit that recently happened when he put out that video saying, like, guys, like, I really want to make content and I really want to stream. It's just how the world is right now. There's just so much going on. There's just so much going on with Trump and ICE, and I just can't. I don't have a reason to smile. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Of the left, they're screaming how it's all about representation, unless you represent a straight, white, hetero, cis-normative person who's unapologetically attractive, doesn't hate the opposite sex, and just does her thing. And that's why women fucking can't stand her. So I got me a whiskey and peach on deck. It's Friday evening. Let's do this. Like King Cobra is so goth, his jeans are black. King Cobra has great jeans. You can't say that, you white piece of shit. Whatever.
Yo, what's up, Mac? How's it going, buddy?
Apparently, because you can't feature anyone who's white, straight, or cisgendered, or attractive and hot in a commercial without someone getting offended. Feature anyone else, and someone else will get offended. Like, even if they had featured a conventionally attractive black woman in this commercial, somebody would still get offended by it, because y'all are way too goddamn offended. Y'all are way too damn sensitive, and it's sad. It's like, do people just wake up in the morning with a dick in their ass and go, what can I be offended by today?
So, if you've been living under a rock, you probably haven't heard that Sweeney was in an American Eagle commercial.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sweeney has great genes.
Get it? Genes? Genes?
People are losing their shit over this commercial, and it's sad and funny to watch. Her jeans are blue, get it? Because her whole body's covered in jeans. You see these commercials?
So, like, look, like, my opinion is that they knew what they were doing with the ad. There's no fucking way that they can be that retarded and not realize that what it sounded like. There's no fucking way, but it wasn't on purpose. I refuse to. I don't give a shit. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying, but there's no fucking way that it wasn't. But it was on accident. No way. No way, dude.
She's wearing a jean jacket with no bra and no shirt on underneath. Showing off her tits, showing off her body.
Hell
One
yeah.
of the commercials literally pans down to her cleavage and then back up to her face. Hey, my eyes are up here. Sweeney has great genes. And it's like, don't do that. Men do not get to pull crap like that. If men are showing off our ripped pecs and our biceps.
Wait, hang on. Let's watch it. Hang on. Let's watch it, and we can make up our own minds, okay?
I'm not here to tell you to buy my...
Dude, like, this chick sort of looks retarded. Like, she looks like she has, like, an issue. Oh, shit.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sweeney has great genes.
You see what I did there, right?
I don't give a shit. I mean, but like, at least to me, it's like, come on, dude.
And a goddamn t-shirt, and a chick's checking us out. Even if the chick's ugly, busted as hell, ain't our type, we can't smack her or call her a rapist if she's checking us out. You know what guys are gonna do? The exact opposite. We're gonna be like, hey, chicks think I'm hot. What's up? For some odd reason, women are allowed to smack men if they hit on them and then get pissy because men won't do it. Excuse me, ma'am, you're kind of cute. Can I buy you a drink? Smack! Get away from me, you rapist and creep, you pervert, stalker. Rapist! Creeper. Creeper, stalker, weird. And then men go, hey, you know what? You want proof that men are the gatekeepers to a relationship? Watch this. Men stop approaching women, and women are feeling the heat. Now they're throwing a fit. They go from, we don't have to appeal to a man's gaze. We don't need a man in our life, to slut-shaming all these trad wives out there. And I'm like, psychological self-projection is a real thing.
Yeah, you fucking do it all the time.
You hate trad wives because you just don't have a man to provide for, honey. Oh,
dude. I'm sorry, but like, oh, actually, I'm not sorry. If a woman goes out of her way to fucking hyper obsess about being a trad wife, she's probably not a trad wife. She's probably fucked in the head. She was probably way too close to her Uncle Bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like.
Hurts, doesn't it? Yeah, it do. Because women have this thing where they gotta spend their 20s and 30s chasing after asshole guys who treat them like crap. The quote-unquote bad boy. He's not a bad boy, honey. He just treats you badly. And then when you get sick of his crap, you'll bitch because all men are pigs. Wham. First words out of her mouth is, I can change him. And the answer is, no. No, you can't. Women, do you want to date men who constantly crap on women and then try to change you because you're not perfect in their eyes? You'd fucking hate it. So how does she try to correct his bad behavior? By giving him good pussy. Maybe if you fuck him good enough, suck his dick hard enough, maybe he'll be like, oh yeah, you do.
Hell yeah. Alright, Foids. Listen up, Foids. Just fucking suck your man's dick. Make sandwiches. Do the dishes. You know, do everything. Sexually please me. But also get the fuck out the way, you know? Like get the fuck out the way, you know?
Maybe I should treat this chick better because she sucks a mean dick. Right. All you're doing is reinforcing his bad behavior. Plus, if you're bipolar, high maintenance, and yeah, and you're kind of a bitch when you're in a mood, most guys aren't going to put up with it long enough for a quick pump and dump and leave. It doesn't matter how hot your person is. If your personality sucks, you can be the hottest chick on the planet. If your personality sucks, dead mongoose dicks, ain't nobody going to want to put up with it long enough other than for a little bit of casual fucking dump and puck, and then they're out of there. And then your ass is ghosted. And at some point, you have to ask yourself, maybe it's me. Maybe you're sexually attracted to asshole guys who treat you like crap. And maybe your personality sucks. Maybe you're bipolar. High maintenance.
What the fuck do you know about high maintenance, dude? High maintenance to you is a chick wanting you to wash your ass. What do you mean high maintenance? Like,
at some point you just have to ask yourself, maybe it's me. Granted, yes.
I'm gonna speed this up, boys. So
to be fair, there are some really shitty guys out there, and it's unfortunate that
that's way too fast. Alright, fuck me.
Women experience this crap. But women are the only ones. The women are the only ones allowed to hate the opposite sex because they've had a negative experience with men. If men do the same exact goddamn thing, God forbid, they're immediately called out on it as sexist, incels, woman haters, da-da-da-da-da. It's never called out when women do it because you want to fuck them. It's what it is. Like, women are the only ones that can get away with domestic abuse, rape, and sexism. If men do it, it's like, oh, these men are just terrible. And, like, why dudes don't call women out on their bullshit because you want to fuck them. It is what it is.
I don't know.
Because she's attractive? And she is. I can see why men like her.
Sydney Sweeney's attractive? No. And I'm not Ozzy Osbourne's biggest fan. No. To a point, I can see why a lot of the uglier chicks are getting sad about this, because when you're unattractive and the whole world craps on you for it, and then you've seen all these pretty people in the magazines, and then...
I mean, yeah, it's the same way how you shit on Justin Bieber, you know, the only reason why you shit on Justin Bieber is because for one, you know, like chicks like him and chicks like desired him, you know, and like you wanted that and sure, like I don't like fucking Bieber, fucking obviously, not my music, not my kind of celebrity that I respect or even would want to follow in the first place. Not that I follow celebrities because like, that's fucking gay. But like, dude, like, come on.
TV commercials, and you know I gotta say to that, suck it up, toots, because here's the thing of this. These ugly ass women are saying that this jeans commercial is fucking racist as all hell, and like the more attractive women.
Save it for the judge, Tara man. Tara man, you are Tara man. You are being accused of being a Justin Bieber fan. How do you like?
And they're just as pretty as Sydney Sweeney are saying how this commercial is objectifying, and I'm like, shut up. So, like, let me get this straight. When you got a Calvin Klein model with, like, some stupid hot guys, big-ass bulges, six-pack abs, they're fucking ripped, and they're like, I know I'm hot shit, ladies. And women are sitting there drooling up the commercial, flicking their bean to it. No one ever calls them a hip-hop.
You should start a daily drama alert, scarce style show. I haven't heard the name Scarce in like 4 years. Yo, what's up, guys? Scarce here, dude. Like, I haven't thought about that fucking asshole in a long time, dude. I mean, I'm always gonna stick to lolcow shit, but I have wanted to start. I wanted to cover other YouTube drama. I've been having trouble trying to like find some drama that like somewhat relates to what I already talk about, you know. But yeah, I mean, like, I like drama shit on YouTube, fucking obviously, because I shit on everyone else and I talk about random people that don't even have channels about what they say on Discord. So like, I love that shit. But yeah, like I want to do more of that, but you know. It is what it is, YouTube.
Hypocrite and says, well, wait a minute, isn't this sexually objectifying men? And it's like, you're just jealous because we think he's hot and you're not. So if you want to get hot like him, better cut off the whiskey and the Taco Bell, you fat piece of shit. Whoa.
Dude, I miss the hard tard. Dude, the hard tard was so fucking cool, dude. Like, not as a person, but as a lolcow and he had his own universe, and it was just, and like he was doing the same shit since like 2011, like he was doing that forever and ever and ever, like the same stuff, and he never went away for a long period of time for whatever reason. I wish I would have found that dude at least like 3 years before I did. Because, man, do I miss him, dude. Fuck. It was so, like, if you don't know what I'm, like, okay, this is going to sound gay. I mean, most things I say fucking sound gay, but, fucking true. What the fuck was I saying? Shit. Oh, yeah. Like, you just had to be there for like whenever it was happening. Like you just had to be there. It was fucking Kino, dude.
That's body shaming, and it's like no. Check your male privilege, you piece of shit. You white cisgendered hetero cisnormative asshole. It's only body shaming when it happens to chicks. You fucking retard. Hey, whoa, what's with the language? You suck my dick with that potty mouth, honey.
Oh yeah, yo, make sure to like the stream. That does help a lot, okay? Please like. I'm dying of cancer, so if you want to buy me a big black dildo, I do have links in the description if you want to donate to my Big Black Cock Fund.
To be fair, women are overly sexualized in our society, and rape culture exists for a number of reasons. One, there's way too much pressure on men to get laid.
Yeah.
And there's way too much pressure on women to give it out.
Yeah.
A woman immediately is slut-shamed because she gives it out. If a guy tries to get it, he gets told he's a simp, and an incel and a loser, and if he's not getting it, he gets told he's a simp, an incel, and a loser, and a creep.
I'm an incel, I'm a loser, I'm
There's
a
like
creep.
way too much pressure on adults to fucking hook up, and it's just sad. Say it with me. I do not need sex in my life to be happy. Happiness comes from within.
Alright. I don't need sex to be happy. My happiness comes within. I'm learning, dude. I'm learning. Like I've said this before, and like I've been very transparent about this. Like I'm not for a long time, I guess I would consider myself an incel. For like I don't know shit.
Can be even dearer, friends, especially when there are
many of them. Thank you so much, Vape, for the $5 donation for Jeff Wigman and his needs. Thank you so much, dude. But anyway, it shouldn't surprise you that for I guess a somewhat decent portion of my life, I was an incel, and I was very bitter against the world. Well, I still am to a certain extent, I guess, but I was very bitter for a long time, and I've spent a lot of time with those sorts of people within that sort of community. But the one thing that I will say, and that I am proud to say, is I was never hyper focused about getting laid. Like whenever I did eventually get laid or whatever, it was like, oh, that's cool. But it wasn't something that I was chasing. And there's just something so fucking pathetic about a dude that like shits on women, but at the same time just wants those crumbs of pussy that will fucking lick feet, that will fucking send people money, that like just for her to say, oh, thank you, honey, you're so cute today. It's fucking disgusting. And like for fucking years, that's all that Josh fucking wanted, was to have sex. I'm like, dude, live your life, dude. Like fucking like I don't know, like save money, fucking don't focus on women. Like sure, they're nice, you should you should focus on them sometimes, or men, whatever you want to do, but like just don't focus on it that much. Like holy fuck, like it's just like it really is so pathetic that it fucking disgusts me. Like it straight out fucking disgusts me, because like dude, there's a few, like, dude, one of my friends showed me this chick. I forgot her name, but she's like 390 pounds, and she's in a motorized fucking chair, and like all she does is eat during her streams, and she is ugly. She's balding, she's ugly, and she has simps, dude. She has simps, dude. She has simps, dude. She has like no, and I've looked at their profiles, and my friend my friend Bick has posted about them before and stuff like that, and it's like, dude, how the fuck? Like, how the fuck do you have such low self-esteem to where you're fucking like simping for this chick that's gonna die next year if it can't move? That like just nothing sexual about her, just one giant blob. This is fucking.
My approach to picking up the ladies is a hands-off approach.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like, thank you, Slootsy. Thank you, Slootsy. You fucking know what I'm talking about, dude. I don't understand it, dude. Like, I don't understand. And look, I'm not, I've never been picky, fucking obviously, fucking look at me. Like, I shouldn't be picky, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I just don't understand, like, stooping that low. Like, it's fucking disgusting.
I wear some tactical soap. I'll tell her a shitty pickup line or a joke and buy her a drink. I'll respect her, even if she doesn't respect me, because it's just how it is. The only reason why I respect women and women's rights is because nobody gives a fuck about men. And that's, all we're being told, well, you better pay for everything, otherwise you're a small dick bitch. And it's like I try to pay for everything, it's benign sexism. I'm like, wait a minute, so I'm an asshole for trying, and I'm an asshole for not trying. And you wonder why men are just like, fuck this shit.
Tarman, have you seen that guy, Big T, who visited Cyrax and is now being harassed daily by Cyrax trolls? I have no idea about that, but that doesn't surprise me. But, okay, what does surprise me is whenever people try and interact with Cyrax and think that they're not going to be fucked with. I don't really understand that I mean, I know they want it, negative attention is still attention, and I kind of agree with that. So it's like, I mean, it's fucking stupid. I'll fucking tell you that much. I mean,
What'd you use for a shitty pickup line, Cobra? Excuse me, miss. Do you listen to Ozzy Osbourne? Why do you ask? Because I want to make you bark at the moon. Oh. What's a guitarist's favorite kind of swimsuits? A G-string. Wow. You like Harry Potter? What's your house? Slytherin? I want to slither into your DMs. Can I stick my basilisk in your chamber of secrets? And like, if a woman comes on too strongly with, her pickup lines.
Tarman, did your girlfriend get pregnant yet? How did you like the auto crest picture? If you ever played the game, I have no idea. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Sometimes you guys surprise me with like what the fuck are you talking about? Hey, what's up, Mandalore?
You can't smack her or spray her in the face with pepper spray and call her a rapist and a cunt. That's how you get an assault charge on you, but if it's gender reversed, you better hope you're wearing a cup, buddy.
I'm asking if you are pregnant. Dude, I am pregnant. I'm 7 months. I'm fucking 7 months.
As long as the guy's not being a complete sleaze and a rapist about it, who fucking cares if dudes hit on you? Aren't you all complaining because guys won't approach you, and the second they do approach you, he's not hot enough? If one of the good-looking guys doesn't approach you, you'll bitch and say that men just don't find you attractive, and when we do approach you, and he's not your type, he's a rapist and a creep, and it's like, right. Men need to grow some fucking balls and take a hands-off casual approach to approaching the ladies. The worst you can do is tell you to fuck off and call you a creep. And all you can say is, well, fuck you, you don't know what I'm about, and that's your loss. Bye. Because women don't realize that men are the prize. We are the protectors. We are the providers. Otherwise, nobody would care when men bitch about being single on TikTok. When women do it, and women are immediately coddled and told, well, honey, you don't need a man in your life. All men are pigs. You'll find a good man someday. Right.
What's up, Blue Pie? I hope you're doing well, Pie.
If women bitch about being single on TikTok, no one calls them a man-hating lesbian and a femcel and a creep and a cunt. You know?
Oh, dude, okay. And also, okay. I've never had the strawberry. This shit slaps, dude. It's so fucking tasty. I'm a fucking I'm a green apple, or not a green apple, a fucking what is it, like white apple or whatever the fuck it's called. But the fucking strawberry slaps, dude.
If men bitch about it, we get told we're faggots, we're female haters, we're incels, this and that, da 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 da. Why is it that women are the only ones allowed to hit men because men are tougher, deal with it? Why is it that women are the only ones allowed to bitch about being single? Because women are the gatekeepers to sex. Sit on it, rotate. Which is exactly why women get slut shamed when they give it up, like, all the time, you know? Because it's not that hard for a chick to get laid. All she gotta do is show up, say yes, and look pretty. All a woman has to do to get laid is show up, say yes, look pretty, and fucking make nice with the men, you know? 4 things. You look pretty, you say yes, you show up, and you're not a complete cunt, and you actually respect men, and you treat us the way you want to be treated, and we dig your style, you know? Like, sometimes when a man hasn't had pussy in over a month to like 6 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes men aren't afraid to lower their standards, especially if there's alcohol involved. Winning! Jack Daniels helping ugly women get laid since the 1800s. Ugh. There's a reason why it's called whiskey dick. Even God's just like, dude, you do not want to stick your dick in that. Wake up the next morning. Oh my God, last night was amazing.
No, Josh is not live. This is a 4-hour response, and we're not even.
That's a gentleman. It's like, oh God, what the fuck did I stick my dick into? I don't wanna. And yeah, when guys bitch because there are no good-looking chicks that hit on or fuck, women will sit there, first ones on the scene to call them shallow and this and that, but then turn around when those same women are bitching because there's no hot guys to talk to and guys won't hit on them. I'm like, you're a hypocrite.
Yeah, dude.
And I'll say it again, looks are not everything if your personality sucks, you know.
She has a really cute face and a nice body, but personally my favorite thing about Sydney Sweeney is that she's a Nazi. Did they mean to include a bunch of Nazi?
All because Sydney Sweeney's white, has blue hair, blue eyes and blonde hair, blah. All because Sydney Sweeney's white, has blue.
No. It's because oh my God, dude! Like, Josh doesn't even realize. No, it's because they talked about genes. As in, like, Josh is so stupid that he doesn't even realize why people are upset about it. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? Fuck, oh, God, dude. Josh's worldview is like fucking like a gnat. Like, Josh's worldview is like a fucking fruit flies, dude.
Eyes and blonde hair. People are calling her a Nazi. And I'm like, how do you think white people feel? White people who were born with blonde hair and blue eyes did not ask to be a part of Hitler's sick fantasy. Also, fuck Adolf Hitler. He's a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows.
I'm sorry, Six. I missed your comment, okay? You're always on it, though.
The superior race is the human race. Power to the people.
Power to the people, dude. Fucking drink up, smoke up. Fuck it.
And because Sydney Sweeney happens to have a German Shepherd, and because she's a registered Republican, it only made the rumors worse, and it's just like, oh, so now you're a racist because of the dog you own? Kiss my ass. These people who look for, like, the tiniest thing that could potentially be considered racist, and they go off about it, and it's like, you come off as more racist than the actual racists themselves. Like, do we bother asking Jewish people how the hell they feel about Sydney Sweeney's jeans commercial, or are we just going to get offended on everyone else's behalf?
What? The fucking Jews? Why the fuck? Why the fuck would we ask the Jews what they fucking think about the fucking Sydney Sweeney's commercial? Why the fuck would we, like, why would we collectively, like the Jews have a council? What? Like it's some Star Wars shit. What's the fucking council of Jews? Man, the fuck?
Oh, you're just gonna get offended on everyone else's behalf, like, because you're so woke and progressive, guys. You want to gaslight everyone into thinking, oh, I'm not a terrible person, guys. No, not at all.
What the fuck, dude?
That drink combo's hitting just right, man. Whiskey and peach. Ooh. I would serve this drink at the Cobra's Cantina. And see, by the time I get drinking it, maybe I'll top it off with another one. And all those peach rings at the bottom are going to soak up all the whiskey and twisted tea. And it's like a little delicious treat after your cocktail. And like, okay, so like the radical left is throwing a fit because they think Sydney Sweeney's jeans commercial is racist, you guys. But, like I said, if the Sydney Sweeney's jeans commercial would have featured anyone else, the radical right would have called it too woke and people just trying to cancel each other. It's like, pull the dick out of your ass and get the fuck over it. Like, how is it racist because she's white? Well, duh.
What the fuck's going on with it? Wait, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck is going on with his foot? Wait, hang on. What the fuck? What the hell's going on with his foot, dude? It's like different colors. It looks like that fucking sand shit that you put in fucking, you know, like whenever you're like in 4th grade and they made you put fucking sand in jars and like different layers. Hang on. Where's the foot chart? Hang on. Holy shit. Alright, hang on. I'm over here thinking about fucking Sydney Sweeney's hangers, dude. Hang on. No, that's a fucking... Hang on. Look at that, man. What the hell, dude? Shout out to Elmo. Shout out to Elmo, dude. Look at all that layer of gunk on there, dude. I like this diagram. I have the most, like, I'm not even saying this to, you know, to fucking suck your guys' dick. I have the most, and I'm like, I guess I'm gonna fucking make fun of you here, but like, I have the most autistic fucking community on the planet Earth, and I fucking love it. You guys are something else. You guys are fucking something else, dude. Alright.
Because she's white. Anything with white is automatically racist. Right. I would like to point out the fact that if you do some research, English people who were Christian were enslaved in South Africa. You do realize that they had white slaves in Africa? I did the research. And that just changes the whole fucking argument, doesn't it? Yeah, I would be careful with this drink combo because as soon as you start getting down to the bottom of it, it just tastes really fucking good.
Just wait until you start your Fortnite streaming. Fortnite stream. I feel like if Fortnite fucking came out whenever I was like 13, I would love that shit, dude. Like, that shit would be the most fucking, that shit would be lit. But, I just can't get into it. I just can't get into it. Like, I don't care if it's like, it's just not a competitive game. And yes, I know that there's fucking leagues and stuff. It's just not what I consider a real competitive game. It's fucking trash to me.
It's all about Ozzy Osbourne's Dreamer. Without each other's help, there ain't no hope for us. You got one side screaming, well, this commercial's racist, and then if they would have featured anyone else, you know, the radical rights would have thrown a fit and complained because this commercial's too woke, you guys. And, like, being woke is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to actually care about people.
Tarman, do you do feet inflation? Do you inflate your toes until they are purple with diabetes and toe jam and high blood pressure? Yes.
People in the environment and the political issues. The problem with woke culture, where the word woke gets a bad name, is these self-righteous, hypocritical, entitled pieces of shit who think they're Jesus Christ and they're not talk down to the world like everyone's fucking stupid, you know? They got the giant nose ring in their fucking septum, half their heads fucking shaved, and 10 different colors. You know the type I'm talking about, the kind of nut jobs, lunatics that make being a decent person look bad, you know? Like when Kamala Harris said, everyone just needs to be woke, I wanted to throw up in my fucking mouth. I'm like, here's a thought at Kamala Harris. Why don't you just let people think for themselves? It doesn't make you right. It doesn't make them wrong. It's just people have their own opinions.
I mean, and those opinions can be wrong, you know.
Like that one, like I said, that one Drew Avalaf. You want to have a laugh at Drew Avalaf? Her first name is a man's name and she hates men. Ha! Hilarious. But the thing I would ask Drew Avalaf is that if you wouldn't talk to your boyfriend like that, or treat him like that because you hate men in general, so then why treat men like that in the first place? You got a good man. He's obviously everything you want. A total cuck, foy boy, faggot, feminist, fucking soy boy piece of shit with huge muscles. See, I'm a feminist in the sense of I respect women's rights, but I'm also an advocate for men's rights. I'm an advocate for gender equality. So I would consider myself to be feminist and MGTOW, but feminist in the old school sense, not like these new age fourth wave fucking entitled cunts who are being brainwashed by other fucking entitled cunts to fucking hate women, hate each other.
Okay, so thank you, Six, for mentioning that. Do you guys know who he's talking about here? Like, who is he talking about? Like, can someone help us? Because, like, who is he talking about?
Other hate men, hate themselves, blame men for everything while expecting men to pay for everything. And the second we do try to pay for everything, it's misogynistic, it's benign sexism. You know, all men are creeps for trying, and then so we stop trying. Because now you can't even be a gentleman without being told you're a sexist. And I'm like, leave it to modern day feminism to turn being a gentleman into something icky and, oh, you're a sexist. I'm like, excuse me? You're just trying to get down my pants. And I'm like, honey, if I wanted to try, I'd already be there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
You try to open the door for a chick and she gets offended. You just
R-A-P-E.
trying to stare at my ass. Well, I was gonna, but you ruined the fun.
Yeah, you dude. I hate.
Like, I hold the door for everyone. It's just a polite thing to do, you know. But there are some women who have had the worst negative experiences with men. So of course, when a man is genuine to her, she's not sure how to take it. But if you yourself are an insufferable person, you know, Jessica Boyle, excuse me, that when a man does something nice for you and tries to love you and you push him away because you're a bitch. I mean, when I bought Jessica Boyle that Fire Opal ring.
Hang on, it's like Drew Abernathy, right? It was Abernathy or some shit, right? I have no idea who the fuck this person that he's talking about. Huh.
Ring. Oh, she loved that ring. She was crying her fucking eyes out when she got it.
Hang on. Wait.
The two loudest laughs gonna break this out.
I know, for real.
I'm so confused. Is this who he's talking about?
The day we get me, you, Brittany, and
Caleb
together, I don't know, it should be The View. We should pitch The View.
Hi, I'm Giraffe Wallow, and this is Trixie doing Trixie Drag on me.
The two loudest laughs gonna break this out.
I know, for real.
The day we get me, you, Brittany, and
Caleb
together, I don't know, it should be The View. We should
The
pitch
fuck?
The View.
Hi, I'm
I have no idea, dude.
FaceTiming. I said, what's wrong?
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, okay? That's my response to that. I couldn't give two shits and a rat fuck about that.
Wrong, you don't like it? She goes, oh, Joshy, I love it. You're such a sweet guy. Oh, my God. I'm like, what's the matter? Why are you crying? And Jessica Boyle goes, no guy's ever bought her jewelry before. I'm like, no? Just because you're their goddess and their Cobra angel? Oh, well. Shame on those guys. And seeing how insufferable Jessica Boyle is, I can't imagine why guys have never even made the effort to be a proper boyfriend and spoil their girlfriend with jewelry and good oral sex.
What the hell does that sound? What does that sound? What does that sound, dude? That sounds like dude. That sounds like a fucking alien. Like, that sounds like the Predator.
Spoil their girlfriend with jewelry and good oral sex. Hey, Cobra, what's your favorite soup? Clam chowder?
Dude, it fucking sounds like an alien, dude.
I'm just saying, YouTube. A proper boyfriend knows what's up. Your girlfriend's on her period. She's feeling kind of ick about herself. You pick up her feminine products for her because she doesn't want to go out in public.
Feminine okay, like, what if she already has these feminine, like, why is it always this weird scenario of her being on a period and somehow not having fucking pads? I mean, like, most women that I have encountered are, they know the time. Like, they know when it's gonna happen. Okay, like, they already have their fucking, you know, the pads, the tampons, you know, the fucking products. Like, why is it always this one made-up scenario of, like, oh, like, it's some gay soy shit of, like, oh, like, men feel uncomfortable going down the feminine product aisle, but I, Joshua Faye Saunders, I have no problem going down the feminine hygiene aisle. It's like, dude, literally every single fucking person that's like, you know, every person that's past like 21 years old or like does not fucking care. Like, I understand it's, you know, I understand that, like, some fucking dudes are, you know, are a little bit grossed out or they're weirded out. But for the most part, you fucking grow out of that. Like, who fucking cares? Like, they're just fucking pads. Like, who gives a shit?
You come home with some wine, some Ben and Jerry's. You fire up Netflix, and it's like, hey, honey, you want to watch chick flicks and cuddle on the couch and have a good cry and talk about our feelings? Maybe I'll go and ask some.
Tarman, you don't have to pretend to understand women. I don't understand women, and I'm fucking glad I don't, because I don't want those fucking harlots. I don't want those harlots to taint this, okay? Like, this is still, like, wrapped up packaging, okay? I don't want them to rip my packaging, because that will only ruin my value, okay?
Your favorite food? We'll cuddle up on the couch and watch chick flicks, binge watch Gilmore Girls, talk about our feelings, You want a cocktail, sweetheart? Your boy Cobra makes a mean alcoholic beverage. I make a mean chicken Alfredo. Oh, by the way, if you got your girlfriend bragging to her female friends or her mother or her sister or any chick who will listen how amazing you are, you made your girlfriend feel like queen bitch. When you make other women jealous of what your girlfriend has, she will love you forever. Forever. And like, you know, maybe he's not the best looking, maybe he's not the richest, but if he treats you right and provides what he can provide, there are some women who would not complain to have your man as a boyfriend. You know, and like, do chicks want to date dudes who don't appreciate all the little cute things you do for him, you know, like... And the thing of it is, ladies, is that men are incredibly simple to please.
Yeah, just suck our dicks.
I'm just saying.
Make us sandwiches and fucking give us french fries and tendies, bitch. Whore.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes, you guys. I'm so goth, my jeans are black. King Cobra has great jeans. They're black like my cold, dead heart. But Cobra, you're not wearing jeans right now. Oh, yes, you. How observant. Yes, I'm wearing my marijuana leaf themed pajama pants because it's the weekend and it's after 5 o'clock. Suck it.
I always wonder, if he's trying to convince his audience or himself of his delusion. So, Josh, now, I think Josh realizes a lot of the delusional takes are just that, they're delusional, but I think now he's trying to cope and convince himself, but for a long while, I do think that Josh believed in a lot of his delusions. Like, I do think Josh legitimately believed that he had magic, or he had some kind of magic power. Now, like, when's the last time that he's done a fucking chi ball without somebody having to ask him to do it? Like, Josh doesn't make wands anymore. Josh, like, when's the last time has Josh ever done a spell with his wand? You know, like, you know, like he's a fucking, you know, like he's a fucking, Disney star and shit, writing the fucking logo in the corner before the movie starts, you know, on fucking Disney.
Generally speaking, I wear black jeans. I get my jeans from Walmart. And I'll stop by Spencer's Gifts for a band t-shirt. And I'll piss off to Walmart, get some black jeans. And I'll call it a day. That's goth on a budget.
Dog whistles in this? How did she agree to this? Actual Nazi ad.
It's not a fucking Nazi ad. If Sydney Sweeney had any offense to the jeans commercial, she wouldn't have filmed it. You do realize?
That's not true. No, it's not true.
When it comes to like a movie or a script in good old Hollywood, they give you a script to go over. Like, okay, this is the part you're playing.
Oh, wait. Huh? Wait. What? They have scripts? What? I had no idea, but they had scripts.
These are your lines. In your fucking twisted brain, you start concocting, how's this gonna look? How's this gonna fucking look?
The only way Sydney Sweeney would be okay with doing an ad like this is if she was a Nazi. This is Nazi shit.
It's not like Sydney Sweeney walked out there and fucking ripped off her jeans jacket to reveal her topless tits that have been body painted with swastikas as she's goose-stepping doing the Z-Kales.
What? Goose-stepping?
Salutes. Starts crapping on Jewish people and says, everybody look at my blue eyes. And then fucking sits there, oh yeah, Sydney Sweeney's got great genes. Fuck off.
Okay. Now, all I'm saying is that would have been a better ad. Like, I would have bought some jeans.
It's like these assholes who fucking accused Ozzy and Sharon of being racist. I'm like, why? Because they're white and British? Fuck you. Right, that's why Ozzy Osbourne's hairdresser that died was, you know, Rachel Dolezal, Ozzy's hairdresser that died in that plane crash with Randy Rhoads. She was black. The security guard that guarded the Osbournes' house during their TV show, The Osbournes, was a big fat black man. Osbourne's house during their TV show, The Osbournes, was a big fat black man. Yeah, I tend to think if Sharon Osbourne, God bless her, if she was fucking racist, she wouldn't have hired a black woman to dress Ozzy's hair. She certainly wouldn't have hired a black person to be the security guard at their house. Don't believe me? Watch the Osbournes TV show. Oh, you're white, so automatically you're racist. I coined this term when people are accusing Sharon Osbourne of being racist because of the talk show incident. I coined the term race baiting because that's exactly what it is. Like, you're white, so automatically it's racist. I'm like, excuse me. Do black people absolutely hate it when their racial stereotypes are thrown in their face? Especially by racist-ass white people? 100%. So, like, what gives you the right to do it to me just because I'm white? While you're sitting there bitching because you're sick and tired of everyone judging you for the color of your skin. And I'm like, well, join the club, right? Shit.
Wait. Josh just claimed that he invented race baiting. Or invented the term race baiting. You are dumber than an ant.
And I absolutely feel horrible for the way black people were enslaved in America. That's horrible. Horrible shit. And then when you find out that white slaves existed in Africa, I Googled that shit. I was like, what? You mean to tell me that people are cocksuckers to each other? No. And women are fucking catty, jealous cunts of each other? No. No, not in the slightest, Cobra. I'm like, slavery is awful, period. Regardless of who it happens to. Like, unless, of course, you're in the bond.
No. What if we enslaved fucking pedos? What if we enslaved, like, horrendous people? Like, you know, who would really give a shit? Like, who would care? Like, no one would care. And the people that would care, you know, you're a little bit, you know, fucking, you know, you're a little bit odd. You're a little bit suspicious, okay? We might have to call you, okay? Like,
and then that's a different kind of slave. Yeah. Oof. I date a black girl, especially if she was...
What if we enslaved Samoans, dude? Samoans are enslaved by fucking coke and fucking meth and their own fucking greed. So
they're like dominatrix and shit. If she wanted to whip me for a chance, I'd be like, oh yes, mistress.
And I mean the fucking soda, fucking coke, dude. Samoans drink so much fucking coke that it has left a negative impact on the environment, dude. Like, there's been studies, dude. Like, Samoans love coke so goddamn much that they're fucking killing themselves, dude.
I've been a bad boy. I'm a stupid honky. I'm a stupid cracker. Punish me. Oh. Wigger, did I say you could talk? I'm sorry, mistress. Lick my pussy. Yes, ma'am.
Tarman, what job on the plantation would you assign to Josh? Okay. So, okay. Hypothetically, if I owned slaves, hypothetically, if I owned a big mansion and hypothetically I had money and maids and like sex slaves and like regular slaves, hypothetically speaking, in some kind of bizarre world scenario, I would probably make Josh wash my ass with a rag. Like, I'd be so rich that I'd make my slaves, like, wash my ass and stuff.
Yes, mistress. Drip candle wax all over my nipples and my butt and spank me with a riding crop.
What? What kind of...
Yes, mistress. Drip candle wax all over my nipples and my butt and spank me with a riding crop.
Hell yeah.
Ouchie, that's just kinky, Josh. Pussy's pussy, dude. I don't judge by the skin color, man. If she's good looking and fucking she got a nice body and a pretty face and she's easy to talk to and easy to please. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You're never going to find the perfect good looking girl. You know, everyone has their character flaws. But, and that's the thing of it, like, if she's pretty enough to get the job done and, like, she's not a complete bitch and she's easy to please and easy to get along with and easy enough on the eyes, and you two laugh and have a great chemistry together with personalities when your personalities collide, and like she kind of gets you, and you know, and you share similar interests, you know, I could honestly not complain. I'm like, I've seen what the fuck I look like. I'm going bald. I got a gut from drinking too much, and my
Tara, man, are we actually gonna sit here for 4 hours watching this shit? Yes.
teeth are disgusting, and my trolls are fucking assholes. So I certainly do not expect my girlfriend to be a supermodel. I'm just saying, like, Nazi propaganda. Oh, fucking Christ. Here we go.
Stop your ass! Make me racist!
People are literally attacking Sydney Sweeney in public. The TMZ video. Sydney racist. Oh, wow. It's like, you don't know who she is or what she's about.
Oh, yes, I do.
I don't care what your stance is on the situation. If you don't like Sydney Sweeney, you think her commercials suck, that's your opinion. If you don't agree with her political views, that's your opinion. But you don't have the right to just harass people in public like that. Like, Sydney Sweeney seems like a good enough person. She just gets harassed because she's pretty and white. Blair White said it best, just because y'all hate fucking white people. And the look on Sydney Sweeney's face, you can tell she's fucking over it. And the bald dude she's hanging with, the bald dude that she's hanging with is just like, just ignore them. As a white person, I get so sick and tired of everyone associating my race with racism and shit. When racism exists in every race, but it's only called out when, like, white people do it. Motherfuckers are like, everyone else can't be racist because of all the crap white people do, and I'm like, that itself is a racist statement.
Some of you guys might be too young to remember, but back in the day when an ugly girl was jealous of a pretty girl, she would simply call her a whore. But that's a good thing now, so we have...
Oh yeah, what the fuck is that? Yeah, exactly. I'm not too old to remember that. I'm the same age as Shoe Head. I'm 34. Excuse me.
Wait. How old is Shoe Head? that is really... That's kind of odd that he, like, guessed her age. Like, not guessed, but it's kind of weird that he just knew her age. I don't know.
Women who are sitting there bitching and complaining because they're sick and tired of all the slut shaming, but okay, so that girl's prettier and more successful than you and has more friends than you do, so automatically she's a slut in your eyes. All while you'll sit there and bitch because you're sick and tired of your fellow girls getting slut shamed. You're a hypocrite. See, you know what happens when us guys encounter dudes who are better looking than us and more successful? If we don't like them, you know what we do? We don't hang out with them. Why do women...
I mean, that's not necessarily true. I know a lot of friend circles that all talk shit about each other. Like, people talk shit, dude. Like, it's just, like, especially at work. Like, at fucking work, yeah, like, fucking especially, shit.
Insistently, why do women insistently want to hang out with women that they hate or that they're secretly jealous of? Because guys do not pull that shit. This is why our life is so much more simpler. Like, I'm literally sitting here sipping on my whiskey and peach, like, are modern day women okay? Sincerely, you'll sit there and bitch because guys approach you and all men are pigs, and we're all rapists and serial killers and stalkers and creeps and weirdos. Where? And the second we stop approaching you, now you're throwing a fit because guys won't approach you. I'm like, wow. You're bitching about a problem you created yourself. Let me know how that works out. That was a really tasty Friday night cocktail. That is fucking phenomenal. I'm gonna have to top it off with like maybe 2 more peach rings and some more whiskey and tea. Also, if you want to pick up the chicks, have a hands-off approach, wear some tactical soap, respect women even if you don't get sex, or respect back in exchange, and just keep it cool and casual, man. Because remember, men are the prize, we are the providers, we are...
I love when attractive men approach us. Alright. Now, Crystal, what would you do if I approached you, okay? Like, what would you do if I approached you, like, walking up to you like fucking, like fucking John Lennon, dude, with the fucking, with the walk.
The protectors. Even if a woman has to go to a sperm bank to get a baby out of the deal, who do you think has to provide that sperm? If women think they're the prize because they offer sex, I want to go, honey, women are more than just sex. So if all you have to offer me is good sex and your personality sucks, I want to be like, no, I'm good. What are your passions in life? What's your favorite color? Do you have any favorite drinks? What's your favorite animal? What are your dreams? Your passions? What makes that beautiful goddess mind of yours tick? Because any man can provide for you, but you got to be nice and offer him more than just sex and a pretty face. Any woman can give you sex. That doesn't make her special.
So from what it looks like is that, like, I'm sure that, like, Josh, like, dropped. So, like, okay, what probably happens is that Josh, like, steps in something sticky, whether it be mustard, semen, monster, probably booze, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. That shit's super sticky. Josh probably, like, steps in booze or something. Then he, like, walks around all day. Maybe he, like, maybe even steps foot outside. Probably not. But, you know, like, Josh isn't a clean guy. Like, Josh has never fucking dusted. I've seen Josh maybe vacuum, like, twice on camera, 3 or 4 times, and it was usually because he was, like, making wands and he wanted to, like, vacuum up the wood chips, or that one time where he got like a glitter fucking prank in the mail. I think he used the vacuum there to get rid of some of the sparkles, I think. You know, it's like, dude, like it's fucking gross, man.
You know, if a chick you like rejects you, fuck her. She's a cock tease. That's her loss. And then she'll bitch and complain because every guy she dates is a fucking asshole. But she won't give you a chance because you're just, she doesn't see you like that. Newsflash, women hate getting friend-zoned just as much as guys do. And as soon as they do get friend-zoned, it's like...
Alright. Where is your phone? Alright, so... Josh broke his phone. Then... Josh, bitched and complained. This dude begged for money. Then, one of his friends gave him a phone. But just because the phone was fucking pink, Josh doesn't want to use it because it's fucking pink. So then Josh sold 3 wands, $666. Each wand $222 or some shit like that, right? Each wand, $200 and something fucking dollars, okay? And still, where is the phone? Where is the phone at? And like, there's no phone because Clint has gave up, like more so than ever. Like, what the fuck? Like years before. Like I always knew that Josh wasn't the one getting his phone. It was Clint either using his own money or using Josh's money to get the phone. Josh only knew of the website that his dad gave him. I always assumed that. I always thought that. And this basically, like, confirms my opinion. Like, Josh is an alcoholic. He's not going to fix his life. He's not going to get the things he needs if he is in control of the money. Like, the fucking sad part is Josh has a phone. Someone gave him a pink phone. I think it was Alex or no, it might have been like a fucking fanboy or something. It was probably a fanboy or some shit. But like, someone gave him a fucking phone. Like, but just because it's pink and just because Josh has like fragile masculine, like, just get a phone case. Like, what are you, dumb? Like, get a sick, fucking black, gothic, very masculine phone case that like weighs 200 pounds and just put it on the pink phone, you fucking moron.
Why? Because she's too fat? Because her tits aren't big enough? You typical male pig. And it's like, honey, you got told no. Suck my dick and get over it. Men get upset when they get told no, and it's immediately called out.
Tar, you should wear your wig on backwards. I can't wear it on backwards because, look, I have a big ass head, okay? Like, I have a ginormous, like, George Lopez head. So, like, if my wig is moved at all, it will just look ridiculous, okay? Okay, wait, hang on. Let me show you how fucking big my head is. Hang on. Let me show you how big my fucking head is. Alright, let me show you, okay? So, this is a normal hat, okay? A normal sized hat, okay? Very normal. To be honest, I think most people have their hat like this, okay? Alright? Now look. Like, it doesn't even fucking fit on my head. So, like, I have to, I have to go on the last one, and then it fucking fits. It's fucking god awful, dude. There you go. Like, I have a fucking humongous head, dude. I have to fucking stretch this fucking hat out probably with some fucking vice grips or something. I'm gonna fucking stretch this out with some fucking vice grips, dude. Yeah, fucking same as Josh. Yeah, dude.
Gender equality is a bitch, and so is my ex-girlfriend. And you know, Jessica Boyle misses my dick. Misses me occasionally ordering her DoorDash for her cats and her parents and herself. You know, it's like, well, you had the perfect boyfriend at your fingertips, but you fucked it up with your psychotic 304 bullshit. Like when Jessica Boyle was like, oh, Joshy, I want to be your little 50s housewife. And I'm like, oh, so can I smack you around while I ask you to fetch my pipe and slippers? Fuck you. And I'm like, you know what, Jessica, honey, women are more than just that. Like, we came this close to having a female president. Yep. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay. So from this perspective, it looks like his toe, like it looks like some kind of Mortal Kombat character grabbed onto his toe and like fucking like bent it in half and like kept on twisting. Like, but it only looks like that because the amount of dirt, like all that dirt, it looks like fucking shadows, and it's like tripping my head out. But it's just the dirt, and it's the nail. Like it just looks weird. Like it just looks odd. God, what am I talking? I'm fucking talking.
I like how women are allowed to complain about Trump, but the second, if you were to complain about Kamala Harris being a president, you would be told you're a raging sexist who hates black people and hates women. You better shut the fuck up and check your privilege. And it's her turn. Shut the fuck up. And it's like, whoa. So do women hate Trump being president because he's white and because he's a male? Go ahead, I'll wait. Although can't say I'm a huge fan of Trump these days because he took away our Medicaid, and then he allegedly might have been hanging out with Epstein. Allegedly. I'm not making any accusations. But Trump's telling anybody who will listen, yeah, I'm going to release the Epstein files, and then, like, he doesn't because he's either trying to protect his own ass or also the asses of all his millionaire sicko buddies. Allegedly. Yeah. I'm like, if you're not on the list, then what do you gotta lose? What are you hiding from everyone? Piss on Epstein's grave.
I'm gonna piss on Epstein's grave. I'm gonna masturbate on Jeffrey Epstein's grave.
Oh, the government might chop off my peach rings in my drink. The government might reschedule marijuana, so we'll see how that goes. Which they should, because marijuana is like the safest drug out there, man. Marijuana is a gateway drug to Taco Bell and Ozzy Osbourne and Doritos.
Well, weed is the gateway drug to fucking alcohol. That's what I mean.
I'm just saying, it's no secret. Donald Trump, our president, loves money as much as I love alcohol. It's no secret. And Trump has Google at his fingertips. Once Trump does his little research and sees how much money cannabis makes America on an annual basis, and then you multiply that by how much money cannabis makes Colorado on a yearly basis, and then you multiply that by the numbers of states that we live in this beautiful country known as America, like, marijuana can make our country billions. Billions. The government loves money, and yet they're still fighting marijuana because of these Sam activist assholes.
Sam activist. I'm a Sam activist.
They're the Whiskey Peach, you know it.
I hate people named Sam. I hate people who are named Sam.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh. That's a whiskey peach. That's my newest drink combo. I like peach flavored things. That's just my opinion, but.
To call her racist. I'm going to be completely honest. I have no idea what movies Sydney Sweeney is in. All I know, she is a very popular.
I never even knew who the fuck Sydney Sweeney was until I saw Sydney Watson do a video response on this. And I was like, oh, white people are.
No, wait. You have mentioned Sydney Sweeney like multiple times. Like multiple times you've mentioned this woman.
Racist pieces of shit. What else is new?
Celebrity, and I always see
I was watching Sydney Watson do this video, and I got to the chick in the orange dress throwing a fit because no guy would hit on her, and she's sitting there saying how she's fucking sick of
All
this
right, boys. Now, look. You didn't actually think. Look, we are probably still gonna be here for 4 hours, but I'm just gonna skip ahead like 5-8 minutes, okay?
And it's like, well, we don't care if she's financially successful.
Tarman, I really wish you'd put the wig down and return to your true image crafted by God as a regarded Geodude. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of look like a Geodude, dude. Like, I have his eyebrows and shit. I have his presence, so like I understand that.
That's what men are here for, to provide the finance. All of a sudden, it's like, you men are typical pigs. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you're not a cunt because you're just as shallow as I am? Right. And men don't call it out because you want to sleep with women. You want to fuck as many women as you can. So it's like, oh, this one's a man-hater. Oh. Too fucking easy. Yeah, honey, I'm a feminist too. Men are such pigs. Oh my god. And like, show your sensitive side. You know, women dig it when you're not afraid to be vulnerable. Women go nuts over guys who make them feel like queen bitch. You make her female friends jealous of what she has with you, and you're not afraid to show your romantic and vulnerable side. Oh, she'll be putty in your hands, fellas. And if you're good at eating pussy on top of it, and you know how to cook, and you know what I'm saying? And you're not afraid to like cuddle with your chick on the couch and watch a chick flick when she's on.
Why would you be afraid to fucking do a regular thing? Like, he's so weird. Like, why would you even let people get to, dude, it's like you're just hanging out with your woman. Like, if your friends make fun of that, then to be honest with you, like, they're probably just jealous then, because like you have like no reason to really shit on your fucking friends for like being sweet to the like that's always been stupid, and it's always been a red flag of fucking being fucking insecure. If you got to rag on your dude for being sweet to his woman, it's like, what are you, stupid?
Period, feeling sad and fat and unattractive and nah.
Fucking retarded.
Ass and the rise of Sydney Sweeney. Besides, no, I don't objectify women. I respect women, okay? The only thing that matters.
I'll respect you if you respect me. I don't give a fuck what your gender or race is.
Alright.
My jeans are brown. Sounds like I shit my pants. I woke outrage.
You shit your Asperger's. The cancel culture mob goes ballistic over Sweeney's ad. Yeah, it's pathetic. The cancel culture is just stupid. Like, the cancel culture can suck my dick. The cancel culture right here. You don't like it? What's the worst they can say to me that my trolls haven't already tried to do? I've been bullied my entire life, and my YouTube trolls have been bullying me on YouTube since 2010. So, like, what's the worst the cancel mob can do to me? Like, well, I don't like what Cobra has to say. Well, you know what? No one's forcing you to watch. These fucking overly sensitive pussies who get so fucking pissed off because, oh my god, you guys, what happened? The new Harry Potter is releasing a new TV series. Yeah, and they made the snake black. That's race swapping. Are you sure you just don't secretly hate black people? It's not even like that. Like, I'm like, yeah, you bitching about race swapping when they swap the character with a black person makes it look like you hate black people.
No, that's stupid. No. A lot of us don't like forced representation. I understand. Like, I understand making more media with, like, you know, with fucking brown, blacks, or whatever, for, like, for the kids to, like, have someone represent them. I fucking understand that. Most people even understand that. What most people's fucking problems is it's fucking forced, and it's fucking everywhere, and it's too much. That's at least that's my problem with it. Like, I have no problem with, like, most of that shit. It's just fucking so forced now. Like, it's fucking everywhere now.
And to be fair, if they were doing race swapping and they were doing a remake to if they were doing a remake to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s life and they hired a white person to play him and they wanted to scream race swapping, I would be like, yeah, that's a little offensive. But outside of that, making the new Professor Snape black, it's like, who cares?
Well, I mean, whatever. Not that I would care either. Like, I wouldn't really care that much. Okay, okay.
Over Sydney Sweeney's...
I would probably care if they made, like, Master Chief a woman or something. Like I would be so, like, I don't care if they made, like, Master Chief black or, like, fucking Japanese or even fucking Indian. I don't give a fuck. But if they made fucking Master Chief a woman, I think I'd lose my mind.
Ad has gone from, well, bad to worse. Some people have taken issue with the phrase great genes being used over images of a blonde, blue-eyed woman.
If Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican, I think her ad is fantastic. Okay, thank you very much, everybody.
TikTok and Twitter absolutely blew up with thousands and thousands of people.
And you know what kills me about being white is that if they would have featured like a 900-pound, overly black, overweight, gay person who identified as, like, trans and non-binary. Not sure how that works, because if you're non-binary, you don't have a gender. If you're trans, you're the opposite gender. I don't want to try to make heads or tails with that, as long as you're not a goddamn sicko and you don't go out of your way to hurt me, and then I don't care what you do with your life. You know, if it would have been anyone else other than a white, blue-eyed, blonde-haired, attractive, cisgendered, hetero, cis-normative, straight female saying, I have great genes, everyone else would have been like, oh, get it? Because they're wearing a great pair of jeans. Ha ha ha. Nobody would have gotten offended by it. But because a hetero, cis-normative white person was involved, now all of a sudden it's offensive and, like, racist and transphobic and gayphobic and this and that and all kinds of blah, 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 blah. All while the same side bitching about this crap is sitting there saying it's all about inclusivity. Like, I personally do not give a shit if they include trans people in my advertisements. Extra crispy drumsticks, dunks it in the gravy. Oh, watching all that gravy drip off of that like some seductive. Oh my God. If you haven't had KFC's chicken, extra crispy, dunked in their world famous gravy. Oh my God.
Dude, Josh. If they live in the fucking United States of America, they've probably had KFC. They've probably had Taco Bell. They've probably had McDonald's, dude. Holy fuck.
YouTube, you have no idea. My favorite item from KFC is their Double Down sandwich.
Oh, okay. All right. Dude. Okay. We honestly probably have enough support within my community, okay? We need to march. Okay? We need to march and fucking protest. We gotta bring back the fucking Double Down, dude. Because I'm not gonna lie, that thing is like the sloppiest, like that is the definition of, like, not just slop, but like bordering on comical slop. All it is 2 chicken breasts, some cheese and some bacon and some sauce. like just the fact that like that was okay and like, you know, that but they thought it was a good idea. It's like thank the Lord, dude. Like thank the Lord, man.
But I digress. These are the kind of people who love to get offended on everyone else's behalf because they don't want to come off as some piece of shit. And I'm like, okay, do you ever stop and ask everyone else how they feel about it? Like, you know, like you see a black family eating KFC in a commercial and everyone screams racism, and then everyone else is included in that commercial, whites, Asians. You make a KFC including a mixed race of people enjoying their delicious chicken, and the second black folks are included in that. You want to scream racism. I'm like, yeah, I'm aware of the stereotypes regarding black people, but how is it a stereotype when everybody loves fried chicken? It don't matter if you're white or black. Everybody, unless you're vegan, loves fried chicken. I'm watching Healthy Junk Food back when Julia Bagulia and JP were still dating.
Who?
And they were in fucking Vietnam, halfway across the fucking world. And there's a goddamn street vendor selling people crispy fried chicken. I'm like, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, fried chicken is a universally loved thing. So here comes one of those types. Be like, I am going to be the friend that's too woke. And I'm like, nobody wants to hear it. Everyone's pissed about something. And nobody wants to listen to everyone bitch because everyone thinks their opinion's more important than everyone else's. So it's like, you know what? This is why I keep my bitching and my ranting and raving to my YouTube channel, because nobody wants to sit here and watch me fucking go off and bitch and complain all the fucking time. So it's like, I have a healthy outlet for this kind of thing. I'll make a fucking video response and just tell it like it is. If you like what Cobra's saying, hit the like button, subscribe for more. And remember, the human race is the superior race. And power to the people. Well, I sit here sipping my whiskey peach.
Those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird. Like, fascist.
Okay, so you look at this white chick bitching about another white chick. First of all, you're just slut-shaming Sydney Watson.
How?
And secondly, you can see she's not the prettiest. And she's a little bit chunkier, you know. And it's like, the same assholes like this who are screaming it's all about representation will throw a fit when you represent everyone else in a commercial. Unless it's the they-thems.
Weird. Like, Nazi propaganda weird. So this commercial was apparently a reference to an old Brooke Shields commercial from the 80s.
Yeah, I'm not watching that commercial. Fuck you.
Legal age. 14 is actually pretty old.
Wait. Why? Wait. Why wouldn't you want to watch the example? What?
For Brooke Shields, if you know her history and her lore. If anything, that is the most f***ed up thing about the Sydney Sweeney ad.
I'll drink to that, Miss Shoe on Head, 100%. The only thing that's fucked up about the Sydney Sweeney ad is the reference it made to the Brooke Shields commercial. And if you don't know who Brooke Shields is, she is a classic child star who was abused and used by Hollywood. Because y'all are some sick fucks.
Okay, but like, you can still watch the you can still watch the trailer. Like, it's still like lore. Like, it's still Dude, Josh is such a fake fuck, dude. Like who fucking, dude? It's like Josh is the type of dude who can't watch fucking like Nickelodeon shows because like, you know, because of that one documentary about that one sicko that like that fucking made, you know, fucking, you know, there was a fucking sicko. It's like no, dude, like you can still enjoy a fucking piece of media even though someone who made it is a bad person. Who fucking cares? That is the most fucking performative shit in the whole world. I hate when people act like they care. It's like, what the fuck are you doing in your... Okay, like, just for an example, I will believe what you're saying, okay? That you actually care about this. then you're fucking stupid. Like you're still stupid regardless. Like you, like I don't understand. Dude, stop wasting your time on shit you can't change.
And it's like, nope, no. I hate sickos more than I love Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, and quite frankly, the world we live in is just so fucked off and evil and full of disgusting people. And then on top of that, people are such self-righteous hypocrites, and people are such jerks to each other. And like on top of that, everyone's like overly sensitive and overly offended by everything.
I'll be right back, boys. I gotta go piss and get water.
I used to think everyone was like me, understand and dream it nicely, appreciate what I put out there, then try their best not to stare. Everyone looks at me and I don't know why, maybe I'm not a normal guy. I think I know what's happening now, I'm becoming a lolcow. Just can't see the hell myself, but I can't relate to anyone else. Only seen as a laughing stock with no real friends in a tiny cock. I'm with Christian and video games, my life will never be the same. Everyone seems disappointed, like they wish I'd been aborted. I respond to every message, even when it's a little obsessive. Can't help but crave attention, especially when I shouldn't mention. They're all counting on my downfall, won't stop until I fall. I think I know what's going on now, I'm just another lolcow. Just can't see the hell myself, but I can't relate to anyone else. Only seen as a laughing stock with no real friends in a tiny cock. I'm with Cobra and Cosmo, this life has never been more low. Everyone seems disappointed, like they wish I'd been aborted. Just can't see the hell myself, but I can't relate to anyone else. Only seen as a laughing stock with no real friends in a tiny cock. I'm with Boogie and Dark Side Film, maybe I'll take all my sleeping pill. Everyone seems disappointed, like they wish I'd been aborted.
All right, I'm back. I'm back, and I'm back, and I'm more loaded than I have been. Cuddlecore punk theme song actually, sir, it's called incel core. Okay, same thing basically though.
And it's mentally exhausting. You know what it makes me want to do? Drink. Better not go on YouTube and bitch about gender relations while drinking piss, whiskey and peach boy.
An old ad of a child star who was abused by Hollywood. But yeah, it was a callback to an old commercial. And Sydney Sweeney is the current day hot celebrity, so they chose to do it with her. They unfortunately failed to consider the fact that in current year, white people are not allowed to say that they have good genes, because that is Nazi propaganda. A blonde?
It's the fucking truth. I mean, shoeing head's not wrong with that. Like how everyone else is allowed to be proud of their heritage. And if you call out all the negative crap that makes their heritage look bad, you're either told you're racist, sexist, intolerant, etc., blah, 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 wham. But like if a white person says they're proud of their genes and their genetics and their ancestry, it's like, oh, how dare you, you piece of shit. And it's like, yeah, but not everyone who's white is a piece of shit. Like, stop and think about all the negative stereotypes that affect you as a woman or as LGB or as like a black person, etc. And then stop and think, you know what? I'm sick and tired of all the negative representation of my people. But it's okay to do it to white people because, you know, they're the new faggots in our society, you know.
What? No, what?
Don't you dare bully someone for being gay because that makes you intolerant, but bully someone for being white and straight, no one says a fucking word. Y'all are a bunch of massive ass hypocrites.
Do I think Josh's neighbors can hear him alone rambling about all this weird shit? Yes. And they probably already talk shit about him. They probably already, you know, like, they probably already have made up their mind, like about Josh, you know. Marge.
I know what you're going to say, yeah, but white, straight, cis people are the norm. That's why, blah, blah, blah. So then when when everyone else becomes the norm, that makes it okay for you to bully everyone else? Like, no, dude, fuck you. This is why when I said earlier what I said is I don't give a shit about representation in my commercial. Sell me the product. I don't give a fuck what the person looks like, how hot they are, how big their tits are.
Alright. Oh my god.
We can heat up some pizza rolls. Every chick sitting there going, and it's like, what? Who cares if he's not the most attractive? Who cares if he's not the next Brad Pitt? You know, like, he can have a really great personality. You don't know what he's like. That argument goes out the window when she's creeped out by him. But like when it's gender reversed and it's some chick trying to get her ugly chick friend some dick. Every group of female friends has like the one ugly chick because instead of just being friends with her because you like her personality, you're only friends with her because it boosts your fucking female ego and makes all the other chicks in the group feel attractive. And then when she's sitting there bitching because, oh, there's a cute guy she wants to ask out.
Apparently his neighbors take care of stray cats, and this fucking brick dumps used grease in the yard. Do you guys remember when Josh was like on a smoke break, or like maybe he like walked outside to like film a video, and Josh saw a cat that was in a trap? Well, like, Josh said that it was a cage. It was most likely a trap. And what did Josh do? Josh tried to pet it. The cat bit him. Then, just out of spite, Josh let the cat go. Like Josh opened up the... Dude, it's like, how fucking dumb. Like, why wouldn't you automatically assume that, oh, what if someone lost their cat and, like, you know, they were trying to get it? What if they just wanted to put their fucking cat outside because they're spraying for bugs in the apartment? What if, you know, what if this, what if that, what if, you know, like, dude, it's like, why would you let a random cat out like that? Like, you are so brain dead.
But she doesn't have the boobs to do it. I'm like, grow up here and just do it. What's the worst he can do? Say no? That's why I tell my fellow dudes. What's the worst she can do? Say no? Her loss, not yours. Sitting there like, and then of course you, being because you want to pat yourself on the back because you're such a good person, you walk up to the guy she's into and be like, hey, my female friend thinks you're really cute. She's not feeling so hot. Could you buy her a drink and maybe flirt with her and make her feel pretty? What does she look like? Points her out to the dude. Jesus Christ. I'm like, no, I don't think there's enough Jack Daniels to make that pretty. Oh my God, you're such a typical guy. You're so shallow. I'm like, really? So you're going to call me shallow when I won't fucking date her because she's ugly? But you won't date a guy if he's ugly, so you're no better than I am, dude.
What are you talking about?
That's mean.
What are you
fuck
talking
you, Josh.
about? Josh's feet.
You saying fuck me? Like, fuck you, Josh. Well, if you're offering, can I buy you drinks first? Like, women will complain when men are shallow and treat them like shit and don't want to date them because they're fat and ugly. But the second women do the same thing to men, no one calls out the hypocrisy because you want to sleep with them. It's like, wait a minute, women are just as creepy and shallow as men, and it only gets called out when men do it? Well, no wonder why men are sick of this shit. I can't call an ugly fat chick a rapist because her boobs are too small, and she's hitting on me and she's got a busted-ass, ugly-ass face. And be like, oh, you're staring at my huge biceps? Well, honey, my eyes are up here. Because it doesn't work like that for men, now does it, ladies? No, it doesn't. Like, Cobra, that's mean. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm kind of an asshole when I drink whiskey, but that's neither here nor there.
Or as soon as she shows any sign of aging, that's it. Or when she becomes visibly over 25.
Enjoy the ride now, babe, before you get too old and ugly and hit the wall.
You laugh, shoe one head, but the wall's a real thing. There are women out there who spend their entire...
Absolutely true, and I'm not gonna lie, fucking shoe on ahead. You have hit the wall like 5 years ago. So
entire life chasing after men who treat them like shit, and she thinks, I can change him. All I have to do is give him good sex and cook for him, and maybe he'll change his ways. All you're doing is reinforcing his shitty behavior. Because if, like, women treated me like shit, and then I thought, well, if I give them the amazing Cobra dick, maybe they'll stop being a cunt and, like, behave themselves. And then they continue to treat me like shit and just use me for my dick. And if I then proceeded to complain because I'm sick and tired of all these sluts and gold diggers who just use me for my money and dick, women would look at me and go, you're doing it to yourself. Stop giving bad women good provisions. And then once women get over their dating assholes phase, now every guy they date's a piece of shit. They have trust issues as a result. And so by the time they're 40 and they haven't found a man to settle down and have kids with, now all men are pigs and they're stuck in, you guessed it, box wine and cat land.
Stop! Don't touch me there! This is my no-no square!
Boxed wine and cat land.
that's such a weird song. Like it's so weird.
You spent half of your fertile years chasing after assholes who treat you like shit, thinking you could change them with sex, and when it didn't work, all of a sudden now all men are assholes. And it's like, women don't want to be changed. Would you date a guy that constantly hates women and tries to change you for who you are as a person? The answer is no.
Thank you, Six. You are quite the gentleman, Six. You are quite the dapper individual. You are something else, dude. Thank you so much. And let's travel back in time really quickly and watch the video where fucking Josh mentions the cat. That's fucking...
To the asshole who had their cat locked in a cage outside. To the asshole who had their cat locked in a cage outside, I released it.
Yeah, dude, this stupid smug fuck, dude. You are so stupid. And like, look, normally, I have animals, I love animals, but normally I'm not the type to like be oh my God, you hurt an animal, you must die, and like, you must be sacrificed to the gods or whatever the fuck. I'm not, like, I think that's a little bit gay as well. But this is insane. Like this is absolutely insane, but he would like smugly admit this. Like, dude, you are stupid. Like, you do realize that, like, that fucking cat is not gonna, like, the likelihood of that cat surviving is absolutely fucked. Like,
I walk outside and there's this cat in a cage. And I'm like, nah, B, fuck this shit. So you know what I did? I tried to comfort the cat. I was like, oh, poor thing, probably stuck in that cage. Motherfucker bit me in the goddamn finger.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you little fucking cocksucker.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude. I forgot about this, dude. Look at that. All that is some toilet paper and some duct tape, dude. That's all that is. I forgot about that. Nah, B.
I'm trying to help you. I'm like, all right, I get it. The cat's probably scared, so I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't lose my cool. I got the cat out of the cage. I don't know what the fuck. Some douchebag left their cat in a fucking cage outside with like another little can of... This tiny ass cage was barely big enough to fit this cat, yo.
Yeah.
Can of cat
Okay.
food.
So, you have acknowledged that this cage is small. You've also acknowledged that there was food in the cage. Now, what would you assume with that knowledge? Well, chat, most sane, non-stupid people would assume that it's a trap and for a lost cat or for a stray cat. Not necessarily lost, it might even be a stray. Ugh. But like, you know, it's like, dude, what the hell?
It straight pissed me off. I'm like, man, motherfuckers out there, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's why this finger piece be wrapped up.
You're so stupid, dude. Thank you, Six. You're literally a fucking... You are a king among men.
And the same men bitching about this crap are now like in their 50s and 60s and they haven't found a woman. It's like, well, you did it to yourself.
Stop! Don't touch me there! This is my no-no square!
And men are starting to realize that men are the prize, we are the providers, we are the protectors, and we do not need pussy in our life to be happy.
Stop! Don't touch me there!
That women are more than just sex, and if all she has to offer you is good pussy, and her personality sucks, I'm like, well, no, I'm good on that. She don't respect me for who I am and what I can provide, then she's not worth the squeeze.
This is my no-no square!
Oh, and when women hit the wall when they're 40 to 50 years old, they have no kids, they're not married, and every guy they date's a piece of shit and a creep. Like, you wasted your good years trying to fucking, like, simp, pimp, fucking assholes who treat you like crap. And when men are like, no, you're not gonna simp trap me. I am my own person. Like, yeah, I'll worship the ground you walk on if you treat me with respect. You respect me, I'll respect you.
Stop!
And when they realize that modern-day feminism has failed them miserably. Modern-day feminism has failed you miserably. It's taught you to fucking hate yourself, hate other women, hate men, blame men for everything, while still expecting men to pay for everything. And the second a man does pay for everything, of course it's fucking sexist. You want to be treated like a Disney princess and a queen and have the world provided for you on a silver platter just because you got a fucking vagina and you suck dick. And then as soon as we give you what you want, any good man will give you what you want and not expect anything in return, like sex or what have you. It's all about treat others the way you want to be treated. Fuck the sex. He's still a pig because, you know what I'm saying, like, and men are just sitting here, so let me get this straight. I'm a pig for trying to approach you, and I'm a pig for trying to give you what you want. Right. I'm a pig for giving you what you want, and now I'm a pig because I want to approach you because all men are pigs. And men are sick of that crap. Gee, I wonder why men are just like, nope. There's a wonderful website out there, fellas, I'd like to recommend to all my fellow single dudes out there.
Oh, yeah?
It's a website called Chatterbait.
I'm sorry, but like, I want to watch soulless women get dogpiled by men, okay? I don't want to watch some like skinny looking bimbo shove things up her anus for fucking Bitcoin, okay? Like I fucking hate Chatterbait. It's fucking stupid.
They have all kinds of chicks for
like,
your need.
Who the fuck wants to pay money for fucking porn? Who the fuck pays money for porn?
You're into trannies, you're into like fat chicks, you're into black chicks.
Whoa, hang on, whoa, hang on there.
They got you covered. You're into trannies, you're into like fat chicks, you're into black chicks, you're into white chicks, skinny chicks, small-breasted chicks, chicks with fat asses, overweight, ugly chicks, fucking, you know. They got you covered.
Fucking Page Steele, dude.
Stop! Don't touch me there! This is my no-no square! Stop! Don't touch me there! This is my no-no square!
By the time she spent her 30s and 40s chasing after guys who treat her like shit, all while bitching because no guy wants her or treats her right, but she'll friend zone every guy that's good for her because I just don't see you like that. And it's like, newsflash, women hate getting friend zoned too. And when they get friend zoned, women are the only ones allowed to complain about it. And the second a woman gets friend zoned, it's like, why won't you date me? Because I'm fat, I'm ugly, because my tits aren't big enough, because my ass ain't perfect, or my face is ugly. And it's like, honey, pull my dick out of your cunt and chill the fuck out. You're just mad because you got told no. Shocker, women hate being told no too? Well. And what happens when, like, women are expected to have everything handed to them because dudes want to fuck them? Because men would rather fuck women than fight with them. It's what it is. And that kind of breeds this kind of femcel, female entitlement that modern day women have. It's like, let's see, whenever I have a verbal argument that leads to me being, I'm a piece of shit, fuck you, all men are the worst, or do I want to make love to my woman and cuddle with her afterwards? I'm like, well, you don't gotta twist my ass that hard. I'd rather fuck the shit out of her like the goddess sexy porn star that she is. Eat her pussy out like a fat kid eating chocolate.
Why is it always
she's
kids?
Big O.
Always kids.
And she's like, take me, you stud, and I fucking just pound the shit out of that crap. Kiss her, play with her titties, suck and fuck and all that. Boom, I get my nut. Off, and it's like, hey, shit, look at that. We both had a nice orgasm, and we're both sitting there cuddling, laughing at stupid shit. I'm just saying, I'd rather fucking fuck women than fight with them, you know?
Yeah, I'd rather fucking fuck women.
That's just my opinion.
I'd rather fucking fuck women.
I'd rather eat your pussy out than argue with you, but that's just my opinion.
I'm gonna eat your pussy out like a child. Like a fat child eats ice cream. I'm gonna eat your pussy.
Stop. But wokely. This is just something I've noticed in the decade of criticizing feminism on the internet.
This is why, like, women hitting the wall is a real thing. Because by the time these women are 40 or 50, and it's like, well, if you can't find a man by the time you're 50, 60 years old, then maybe you're a bitch, and maybe because you're attracted to men who treat you like shit, and then you bitch because all men are assholes. I'm like, what?
Yeah, fuck you,
I'm
hag.
like, do I have to top off my peaches and whiskey because this is predictable and sad? Dudes go and do. We work out. We go, well, I guess, you know, what women choose to do is complain about it. Like, knowing because they're the only ones allowed to complain about it. If you saw Sydney Sweeney in an ad and it made you jealous, well, if you want to be as pretty as Sydney Sweeney, maybe you should work out and, like, lay off the chocolate and the Haagen-Dazs and the fucking cheap wine.
Haagen-Dazs.
You never hear the end of it.
Fucking hot, like what, like this is
men bitch about it. We get told, well,
fucking.
You want to be as hot as that guy over there, Chad? Maybe you should start working out.
Right? You're not supposed to think that way. You're not supposed to think that way, guys.
No, that's just it. Like, women are allowed to think hot guys are attractive, but if men think hot women are attractive, we're all pigs. You're not supposed to think like that. And don't you dare call it the hypocrisy, because that's sexism. How dare you, you typical male piece of shit.
Double plus, I'm good. That's like, it's ingrained in you because of negative things that have been pushed on you by society. When you think about the all-American woman, you should be thinking about an obese.
What do you think about, like, all the negative propaganda that's been pushed upon you as a fucking female as because of modern-day feminism? Modern-day feminism has taught women to hate themselves, hate each other, and hate men. And expect men to pay for everything. and then turn around as soon as we do, it's sexism and all men are the same. It's like, okay, we give you what you want. You don't want us to approach you because we're creeps. So we stop approaching you. And now you're complaining because men won't approach you or buy you a date. I desire the
Oh my
same
god, what
thing.
the,
All of a sudden,
hell?
it's like,
What the fuck was that?
you're a piece of shit. Right.
And having clean skin. Goebbels himself could not make better propaganda. Literally, as I am editing this video, the New York Times comes out with his opinion piece.
Why is the radical right obsessed with thinness? One could argue with why the fuck is the radical left obsessed with overweightness? Because being too thin can be just as unhealthy as being too morbidly obese. You look at, like, Eugenia Cooney, who was way too skinny in my opinion. Like, when Eugenia Cooney first started making videos, I didn't care if she was fat or skinny. She looked like an average fucking alternative fucking female just doing her thing.
Just doing a
And then
thing.
the internet and her mom had to control everything, and it's just like, no.
Just like, no, no, no.
The radical right is obsessed with thinness. Like, not everyone on the radical right is obsessed with the same things. Like, the Democrats will lose their shit.
Yeah, well, I am a chud who loves fat foids. Checkmate, liberal.
When everyone assumes negative stereotypes about them because it fits left wing.
Yes, that is her name. That is her name. She has a weird ass name, dude. I don't know.
Proper people are like seductive and sadistic.
Huh?
It's like, oh, we know eating a salad would be a lot healthier, but we're gonna promote Taco Bell.
Suck a dick?
You a fat ass because all you eat is fast food. And the second you're skinny because you want to lose weight and you work out and you're sick and tired of society telling you what to do. And now you got the same society calling you fat phobic because you choose to eat right and eat healthy. And it's like, you know what? Stop giving a shit what everyone else's body looks like. Stop giving a shit what everyone else's opinion of you is, and focus on your own shit. Like,
The norm. Well, she went ahead from 10 years ago. You would be happy to hear that it seems like it's no longer the norm. Because apparently not just...
So what you're supposed to do in the norm is being unhealthy, unattractive, and fat and ugly, and that's the new beauty standard. Because everyone's always bitching about how it's all about inclusivity. So the second you start including everyone else who's not overly weight, unattractive, and ugly, and this and that, all of a sudden now you're a piece of shit because you're not inclusive enough. How are they not inclusive enough? We include you, we include everyone else, and you get what you want. It's inclusivity. All body types are beautiful, but only if you include those who are like 900 pounds and overweight. One judges me because I'm white, straight, cisgendered, or male, or I happen to find Sydney Sweeney attractive. Everyone immediately assumes the worst of my stereotypes. And yeah, everyone else has a beauty standard. I'm just supposed to tolerate it. If I get mad because they won't give me a chance, well then I get told I'm not pretty enough. All while everyone else is bitching and complaining because they're not pretty enough. And that's why the Sydney Sweeney ad is so meh. And I'm like, this is why woke culture is so full of self-righteous hypocrites. And why people are sick of it.
Sweeney's on camera. There's like a right-wing article like, woke is dead. Wokeness is no match for Sydney Sweeney's undeniable beauty. Are Sydney Sweeney's breasts double D harbingers of the death of woke? Was that girl right about conservatives being boob guys? She might have been right after all. Honestly, this doesn't really make sense because, like, the left are the ones trying to normalize porn and, like, OnlyFans culture and stuff like that. If anything, there is too much boobs everywhere. We need to calm down a bit. But when it comes to Sydney, it's like...
You're saying our society is overly sexualized and we need to calm down a bit? No. Shoehead said that our society is overly sexualized and that we need to calm down just a little bit. No, Shoehead, no.
Shoehead is a dumb grifting bitch who has no fucking real opinions. The only opinion she has is to please men. Like, her fucking male audience is to fucking just make them feel like she's a fucking, like, she's like a fucking, like, she's a wife to them. Fucking disgusting bitch.
Person in a commercial to feel good about myself. I'm like, I could give a fuck what the person consuming the product looks like. Like, okay, people industry, And it's like, you know what? I want to love myself. I'm going to love myself before I love people. Because that's more important. Self-love is more important than, like, loving someone else. Because you can't love everyone else if you don't love yourself. And that's regardless of anything. Thank you. I said it. Too much. But fuck pedophiles. We live in a society of people that are just way too goddamn judgmental.
That's fucking life, dude.
People
Suck
are
it.
overly sensitive and overly judgmental. You can't do anything without it being sexist, racist, or offensive to some marginalized group of people. And we don't even bother to stop and go, how does this make you feel as a part of said marginalized group? And it's like, oh no, we don't care. We're going to get offended on your behalf because we're so progressive and woke. Suck my asshole.
$1 trillion more to Israel. Nobody can afford a fucking house. World is run by pedophiles. The woke is dead, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hell.
Fuck pedophiles.
Oh yeah. So if you like this video, please subscribe and maybe donate to me on Patreon. Link down below. All Patreon members get the uncensored version of every single video a day early. So you get to hear all the fucks and shits uncensored. If you can't or don't want to do that, there's also a little tip jar down below. You can leave a little tip and I will give it a little heart. It helps the channel out and I appreciate it so much. Also, big shout out to Holtzkern again for sponsoring this video. Check them out. Link down below. And I will see you very soon with a new video.
Oh, shoe on head did her piece.
Well, shoe on head is a dumb bitch, so I said my piece. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Stanford. Thank you, Branch. Thank you, Mr. Skill. Thank you, Alpha Elmo. Thank you, Tig, Vape. Thank you, Dolphin. Thank you, Skull Monkey Media. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Rad. Thank you, boys. Joey. I do have memberships for only $5 a month. If you want to become a member today, I don't run ads because I think they're annoying and gay, and they restrict my content. So if you want to support me, then thank you, Dingbat. Thank you, Med Fed Ned. Thank you, Monster, Mandalore. Thank you, boys. Thank you, Rat Beef Sandwich. Thank you, Cheeseburger. Thank you, FBI. And yes, I know this wasn't 4 hours. I lied, dude. I lied to you guys. And guess what? I don't care because I don't want to watch fucking Josh's shitty fucking content for fucking 4 hours.